Good evening, folks, from Hopkins, Minnesota for this district playoff game for the Storm, facing off against Delano in the semifinal game in the district playoffs. Storm are playing a Delano team that actually beat Minneapolis twice during the regular season. Both games were not terribly close, although the first game Storm played most of the game fairly close and then ended up losing. I believe the final score was 4-1 or 5-1. Second game was not nearly as close. However, I would say that this Delano team had finished in second in the district is nowhere near the caliber of the first place Osseo Maple Grove Black team, and are on par with many of the teams that the Storm have played. So this is a very winnable game if they play a good game tonight, but they'll have to be on the mark. And I apologize if the background noise is pretty loud because I don't have my usual microphone, but hopefully I'm coming in a little bit. The warm-up period is over and teams are collecting the pucks, and we will be underway here in a minute. These district tournaments are played at a rotating site each year. This year it's in Hopkins, so this will be a neutral site for both these teams, as Delano, coming from the northwest suburbs of the Minneapolis area. Here's the face-off. Comes right away to Delano as they bring it into the zone. This one knocked into the corner. Delano still controls, though. Now here is James Meyer. He's going to send it over to Cam Adair. Gets it out and shot by Tyson Jones. He gets in deep with a puck. Knocked back down by Beck. Here's Will Marsh with it in the zone. He gets taken up against the boards. There's a shot by Beck and a save by Delano. Offensive zone face-off for the Storm as Will Marsh takes the face-off, gets it back to Beck briefly. Now loose and neutral, knocked in by Delano. Now here's Will Marsh as he comes away with it. He's got George Lego streaking in, and Will takes the shot from top of the circle, and that is saved by Delano. Three early shots on goal by the Storm.
We need your spirit.
story so far against this Delano team for the Storm is they just haven't been able to score. They played pretty well, but not able to get one past this goalie, as they scored one in each of their previous 2 games. This one's knocked in by James Meyer as Otto Hutchins chases it. This one's knocked out right in front of the net. Colin trying to take a backhand shot, but poked away. Here's Ben Scory trying to wrestle it away. Still in the zone as the Storm hold the offensive zone here. Still kept in as Archie comes in. He knocks it in deep. Now broken out by Delano. They go for a line change as Colin Moose picks up the loose puck, gets it over to James Meyer. Now here's Cam with it. Cam brings it into the zone. Now he's going to go off for a change. Kept in nicely by Archie. There's an offsides that wasn't called there, but now thrown back down by Archie as he goes off. Colin Moose now tries to wrestle away behind the net. Tyson comes in to help. That one skips out of the zone, and Griffin will have to chase it down. Yeah, there's a dangerous play as the Delano took it away and got in deep. Now Will Marsh breaks this one out, tries to get it up to Jackson Gaston. That's a little past him. George Lakeville comes in, picks it up. He takes a shot. That is knocked away by Delano. Lifted out of there, but kept in by James Meyer. James with a shot. That is blockered away. And that'll be an icing on Delano. Pretty good play so far by the Storm. 4 shots on goal, no shots for Delano, as the Storm have controlled the offensive zone so far. And now here's comes back to Cam. Cam takes a shot. That one's blocked. This one chipped out of there by Delano. They got a 2-on-1. Nice save by Ben. Ben Just with a pad save. Pass over to James Meyer. James tries to get it out, goes off the boards, but it comes to Delano. Now it's knocked out of the zone. Otto trying to make a bid for a breakaway, but now we're going to have offsides on Delano.
Let's go!
Tyson Jung on the faceoff. He's got Colin Moose and Archie Reardon with him on the front line. One knocked down into the Delano zone. Tyson chips it out of there. And we're going to have a high stick on Delano. So it'll be a offensive zone face-off for the Storm here. 9:35 left here in the opening period, no score. Will Marsh on the face-off. This one comes back to Griffin takes a shot. Jackson redirected it, but couldn't get it toward the net. Now Beck shovels this one back down in, chased by Lego. Lego with a backhand. Knocked away. Now this one comes out to Griffin. Griffin's going to fire it. That one doesn't get through. Knocked all the way out where Beck will come back to get it. And that's going to be an icing on the Storm. So defensive zone face-off for the Storm here as Colin O'Day comes in to take the face-off. This one goes to the back wall, picked up by Delano through the circle. They go down low, taken away by James. James now out to Ben Score. Otto tries to poke it away. He does eventually wrestle it away. He goes down. Now here's Cam. Cam brings it into the zone. He's going to dump it deep. Cam picks up the loose puck, gets it over to James. James off the boards to Ben Score. Ben just beyond Otto's reach. Now that's going to be an offsides as Colin whacks it into the zone. And they're going to call intentional offsides on that, so it'll be a defensive zone faceoff for the Storm here with 8:11 left in the opening period. Shots are 4-1 in favor of the Storm. Archie trying to chase this one down. It's wrestled away by Delano. They send it around the boards. Outlet pass comes all the way out the back. Beck sends it, tries to send it through neutral, and it gets knocked out. Picked up by Griffin. Colin moves, gets it up to Tyson. That's just off of Tyson's stick. Now knocked back out. James with it. Sends it over to Cam. Nice defense by James as he prevents the shot. Will Marsh goes off the boards, gets it out of the zone. Here's George chasing the puck down, trying to wrestle it away. Now Will Marsh comes in, tries to keeps Delano in their own zone. Now Delano comes away with it. There's a shot. Easy save by Ben. Oh, open net for a second there, but Delano not able to get it in. This way, and that's going to be an offsides on Delano. Now here's Colin O'Day on the faceoff. He's got Otto Hutchins and Ben Score with him. Colin tries to chase down his own faceoff, but comes to Delano. Nice save by Ben Just as he knocks it down and covers it. Delano has now evened it up on shots on goals at 4 apiece. Colin wins the faceoff, gets it up to Otto. Otto just chips it out though. Now Ben Score in the corner, trying to control it. Picked up by Delano. Outlet pass, but goes a little long, and Beck's able to pick up the loose puck. He skates it behind the net. Now chips it up to Colin. Colin up to Otto. Now here's Otto with a breakaway opportunity. Oh, Delano just got a stick on Otto's stick and prevented a good shot. Oh, nice shot by Otto. Oh, and Colin with a nice backhand assist attempt, but Otto wasn't able to get it in the net. But the Storm putting on some pressure here with 5:31 left in the opening period. Here's a face-off, comes back to James. James to Tyson. Tyson now fires one. As he gets a good wrist shot that is covered by Delano. Face off, right circle. Now here's Colin moves with it. He goes behind the net. Around the circle, sends it out to Cam. Cam fires it. That's off the mark. Tyson now. Tyson centers it out, but taken away by Delano. Delano with another opportunity there. Unfortunately, that one went wide. Now here's Colin moves, tries to outlet to Archie, but that's a little long. Goes into neutral and picked up by Delano.
Good job, Archie. Get him, George.
This one steered away by Ben. Picked up by Griffin. Griffin's gonna skate it through neutral. Now he's gonna chip it down into the corner. Chases his own shot. Now this one comes all the way out, and Beck will have to pick that one up. Oh, and this one goes to George. George loses a skate, but able to be kept in by Jackson. Now George recovers, comes in, picks up the puck. Kept in nicely by Will Marsh, and Will is going to get called for the roughing. Will got just a little bit too much extension there on that hit, and he's going to get called for the penalty. So this will be a power play now for Delano with 4:03 left here in this first period. Storm will try to kill off this penalty as Otto goes to chase it down. Delano gets it through neutral. They knock it in. Now here's Otto as he's able to chip it into the zone. Colin's going to try to chase it down. Outlet to Delano, poked away by Griffin nicely. Now, there's one Otto with it. He's going to just dump it in, and he's going to go off for a line change. Storm doing a good job of killing this penalty so far. This one comes all the way down, but Delano's in a line change, so they can't do much with it. Now it's knocked out of there by Beck. Delano now sends it all the way down. That's going to be an icing on Delano. So that plays right into the Storm's hands as they will come back down into the Storm offensive zone for a face-off here with 46 seconds left on the penalty to Will Marsh. Beck keeps this one in. Loose in the slot, now picked up by Delano, and they fumble around with it. Still can't get it out of the zone. Now they just chip it in. Beck picks up the loose puck. 10 seconds left on the penalty here. This one comes out to the point. There's a shot. Oh, a nice save by Ben. Delano tried to redirect that one, but Ben was right on top of it and covers it. So no scoring on this power play here as Storm have killed off a minute 58 seconds. They've got 2 seconds left here to kill this one. Oh, this one comes right out to the slot. Oh, another nice save by Ben as he scoops that one up. Ben looking sharp so far in goal. Stopped 7 shots so far by Delano. Storm still lead 8-7 in shots on goal. Will Marsh on the faceoff. This was loose in the circle, and that was just swatted out of there by Cam, but that was right on net, so no icing call. .145 left here in this opening period. James Meyer comes out to the point, knocked back down by Delano, but Cam is there. Delano takes it away from him. Battle along the corner as Will Marsh is poking at it. Now James comes away with it. James over to Cam, now to George. George is able to get out of the zone. Jackson sends one in. That's knocked away, but George centers it, comes right to Delano. Now we're going to have a penalty on Delano, I believe. Yeah, Delano is going to get called for the penalty. So Storm will be on the power play here with 53.5 seconds left in this opening period. See how the Storm do on their first power play of the night. They've been working on the power play a lot. Oh, backhand by Otto. Now Colin takes a whack at it. Comes into the corner to Ben scoring. Ben, he goes behind the net. Looking for the pass, gets it out to Beck. Beck shovels it back down, but it comes right to Delano. Ben scoring with a loose puck. Ben brings it across the blue line. Ben skates it all the way in. Colin picks it up. Oh, and Colin tries to get it over to Otto. Goes a little wide. Now there's a shot by Griffin. Knocked down, loose in front. Otto tries to get it over to Colin. Colin couldn't get a shot away. Just lifted out of there by Delano. That will be the end of the first period. So good first period for the Storm. They lead 8-7 shots on goal, but no scoring in this first period. Did do a good job of controlling the offensive zone and getting shots on goal.
Yeah, on these ones they do. These are like the only ones. Yeah.
1 minute 7. 1 minute 7 seconds.
I don't know why
So here we go with the start of the second period. Storm going left to right now. They will be on the power play to start this second period. They'll have 1:07 on the power play. There's James. James over to Cam. Cam up to Colin Moose. Colin tries to center it, but that's knocked out of there by Delano. Cam will have to pick it up. Oh, and Cam loses control, and Delano comes in. Oh, nice save by Ben. There's an outlet to Archie. Archie up to Tyson. Tyson stops, gets it into the zone, but controlled briefly by Delano. Now they chip it out of there. 23 seconds left on the penalty. Will Marsh trying to chase this down. That one rolls all the way to the goalie, and he covers that one. So 14 seconds left now on the penalty. Storm will have an offensive zone faceoff here. Just underway here in the second period. Will Marsh gets it back to Beck. Beck is going to fire one. Oh, that one is blocked. Now Will Marsh tries to get it back to George. Now this one is knocked all the way out of there. That should be an icing on Delano, and it is. So we'll come back down. There'll still be 1 second left on the penalty. So the Storm will have 1 second plus whatever it takes for the Delano player to skate from the bench into play. So realistically, 3-4 seconds to get a shot away here with an advantage. There's a shot by Beck. Glove saved by Delano. Face-off comes to Delano. Now they chip it ahead. This one's going to be played and covered by Ben. Delano with a shot that's blocked by Jackson. George trying to outlet, comes to Cam. Cam then skates it out of there. Nice job knocking that one right out. Here's Will Marsh. He's got George if he can get it over to him. Puck taken away by Delano. Now kept in. Oh, almost kept in by James. Now it gets out of there. Cam wrestles that one away. Oh, that one is redirected up over the net. Storm doing a good job getting sticks on the puck. Defensively, they're knocking a lot of pucks away. What you got to do in a game like this. Now this one's knocked out of the zone. Delano will have to come back. Now here's a great steal by George. Oh, and George with a shot that is just knocked away by the goalie. Kept in by Otto. Here's Otto down low circle. Comes to Colin. And we're going to have a penalty. I think this is going to be on the Storm. I'm not sure what the call is, but this is going to be on Jackson Gastone. I did not see the call. I don't know what the call was, but then the Storm will be down a man now as they will have to kill off another penalty. Colin wins the puck, but then steps on it and goes down. This one's knocked all the way out of there. Otto's going to try to get there first, but Delano whacks it away. Here's Colin with it as he pokes it away. Delano just desperately trying to get it out of the zone, and they knock it all the way down, which will actually be an icing on Delano. So Storm will take that one as that kills off a number of seconds off the penalty. Colin O'Day on the face-off, loose in the circle, now kept in by James. But then taken away by and here is an opportunity. Oh, nice job by Storm to intercept that shot. Now Otto gets it out into neutral. 1:14 left on the penalty. And James goes down. Delano comes in. Oh, and they center it out. Now here's Colin with it. Oh, Colin just sends it past Otto. That's going to be an icing. Kills off some seconds on the penalty, but it would have been nice to have Otto get a stick on that one and have a breakaway opportunity, but just missed it. So 58 seconds left on the penalty to the Storm. This one comes out to the point. There's a shot from the point that's off the mark. Nice.
Good job. Good job, Beck.
Nice job by Beck to defend on that one. This one's sent out, but will not get down there. Tyson's going to get there first. Now this one kept in by Ben nicely. Now here's Ben. Ben takes a shot. That one bounces in, and the Delano goalie has to cover that one. "24 seconds left now on the penalty to the Storm. 10:35 in the second period. Here's a face-off in the Storm offensive zone. Cam takes a shot. That one is knocked down by Delano. Now they knock it up into the air and now out of the zone, but this one's going to roll to Ben. He's going to steer it to Cam.
Get there. Come on, Paul.
Puck out to the point. Oh, almost poked away there by Colin News now. Oh. Delano gets in and scores. The power play, I believe, is technically over, so I think that will be an even strength goal. But Delano takes the lead here with 10 minutes to go in the second period. This one knocked in by Tyson, now stolen away by George. George chips it ahead. Oh, nice job by Jackson to stop that one. Shot from Griffin and then backhanded toward the net. Goalie just got a piece of that one and kept it out. This game would have been tied. Now here's Will Marsh on the face-off. Now loose out front, but picked up by Delano.
Get it back. Good job.
Here's Jackson with it. He brings it into the zone, leaves it for George. Loose puck comes to Will Marsh. Will's going to skate it back in, send it around. Now here's George. George with a shot and saved by Delano. Storm still doing a great job of keeping the pressure up, but just can't get one past this goalie. Now here's Colin on the face-off. This one comes to Ben Scory. Ben skates it around the circle into the corner now. Tries to center it back out, but Chipped away by Delano. Now Colin comes in, takes it away. Delano still controls. Now Otto right back to Colin. Here's another almost breakaway. Nice defense there by James as he's able to get back and recover.
Good job. Way to go, James.
Come on, buddy!
Good job. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Come on. Go, Colin.
The battle behind the net. Delano goes down. Colin comes over to get it, but he gets pinned against the board. He tries to kick it over to Archie. He gets it there, but now it comes out of the zone. That's going to be an offsides on Delano as that popped out of the zone. Delano protesting, but that was clearly out of the zone. Tyson on the face-off. Comes into neutral where Delano controls. There's a shot steered away by Ben. It's another shot and saved by Ben. Archie trying to get it out of the zone, but can't get it out. Now it comes out. Delano will have to retreat. This one comes to Griffin. Griffin back to back.
Go back.
Back goes cross ice, but right to Delano. Shot into the corner, backhanded around by Delano. Tyson comes over to pick it up. Shot wide of the net. Now back with it. Back goes back to the other side, but nobody there. Now this one's knocked up out of play, and we'll have a neutral zone face-off. At center ice as Will Marsh comes in. At center. Puck comes to Delano. Cam behind the net. He gets it up to Will Marsh, but taken away.
There you go. Good job. Way to go, James.
Will Marsh, he gets it out of the zone, but it comes right to Delano. George trying to wrestle it away. Yeah, he does. He wins it, gets it over to Will Marsh. Will gets around his man. Now he fires one toward the net, and that one is fumbled briefly by the Delano goalie, but eventually is able to scoop it up with a glove, and we will have a face-off here in the Storm offensive zone. Colin O'Day in to come take the face-off with Otto and Ben Scory. Colin just kicks it ahead, comes to back. Beck sends it deep. Kept in nicely by Griffin. And that one comes all the way out. Griffin behind the net. Colin with the loose puck. He gets it up to Ben Scory. Ben, he tried to get it across to Colin, but Colin couldn't catch up to it. Colin sends it around. Ben Scory behind the net. Centers it out. Oh. Now back from the point here is Griffin. Griffin fires one. That's off the mark. Beck keeps it in. Now loose in the slot. Kept in by Beck. So he gets a skate on that one. Now Griffin in neutral. Gets it over to Beck. Beck is just going to send it in. 4:50 left here in the second period. That one is sent all the way down. And no icing on that one, as that one's picked up by Tyson. Now to Colin Moose. Colin skates it in, stops. Has it says to the point. Oh, redirected just wide of the net. Now Archie centers it right out there nicely, but loose puck again in front of the net, covered by Delano. Clock! Clock! Clock operator fell asleep for a second there as he let 5 or 6 seconds go off the clock. Should be 4:13 or 4:14 on the clock here. And they're going to put it at 4:19, so. Here's a face-off. This one comes out to the point. Cam fires one. Now knocked down. Here behind the net. Now this one comes out to James Meyer. James fires one. That's awful. And we're going to have a penalty here on Delano. Delano is going to get called for interference. So Storm are going to go on the power play here. James going for the puck, and he got taken down. So here's another opportunity for the Storm. They've got to cash in here as they need to get the equalizing goal here. They'll have a 2-minute man advantage here. Now Will Marsh on the face-off. And Will's going to get thrown out of the circle, and George will come in. Will picks up the loose puck, though. Now here's George with it in the corner. Sends it back out to Griffin, but it's knocked out of there. And here comes Delano with a shorthanded opportunity, and that was very close. The Storm got sloppy on that one. Beck fumbles the puck, sends it out to neutral, but right to Delano. And Storm can't get out of their own way right now. Oh, nice save by Ben. He knocks that one down. It's loose in the slot, picked up by Will Marsh. Will gets it ahead to George. George skates it up. Will Marsh with a shot. That's just a little wide of the net. Now this one comes out where Griffin picks it up. George at the circle, trying to get it back to Griffin, but that's knocked out of there. Beck will have to come pick it up. George just sends this one down as a new line comes in for the Storm, but Delano controls the puck. Cam over to James Meyer. Storm not able to do anything with this power play, as I don't think they've got a shot on goal yet. James behind the net. Oh no. And that's not going to do anything. 7 seconds left now on the penalty, so Storm unable to take advantage of that opportunity. As this penalty is now over. This one's sent all the way down. They're going to call a touch on that one, so no icing.
Get it.
Griffin comes to Tyson. Tyson across the blue line. Tries to get it back. Sends it back across where Colin Moose picks it up. Colin centers it out there. Goes off the side of the net, but now here's Delano again with a opportunity. Now it's going to be a penalty on the Storm as they get called for the hooking. It's going to be on Griffin. O'Melia gets called for hooking, so Delano on the power play here for the last 120 of this second period, and then they'll start the third period with a man advantage. This one knocked out of the zone. Delano comes right back though. Archie intercepts it, sends it back out. Archie knocks it away briefly. Now this one's sent all the way in, steered away by Ben. Another save by Ben. Good shot by Delano, but 40 seconds left in this period as Beck tries to tie it up. Delano comes away with it, but Ben in good position to get a pad on that one. This one's set all the way down. That's going to be on net, so no icing call. This one is sent in. Steered away by Ben, but that was wide of the net. Now out to the point. Cross to the circle, back out to the point. Shot deflected away. 8 seconds left. There's a shot that was deflected away by Archie and then sent all the way in. So Storm did a pretty good job killing off 120 of that penalty, but they will start the third down a man and down a goal. So they've got some work to do to get back into this game. Shots are all even at 16. Pretty evenly played game, but same story for the Storm, just unable to get the shots in the net. So we'll have a resurface here between periods. So we'll take a little bit of a break as they clean the ice, and we will be back on the air in about 15 minutes to start the third period.
Slipping, and she was on the side do take away a fair play point at this time. Penalty or something.
Let's go, guys! Let's go, Storm!
All right, we are back after the resurface, ready to start the third period here. The Storm will start the period a man down for 40 seconds here. Colin O'Day on the faceoff. Colin wins the faceoff, sends it back where Cam picks it up. Cam over to James. James tries to get it out, but it's kept in by Delano. Now James sends it off the boards, but still not out. That one's knocked away by Otto and out. 18 seconds left now on the penalty. There's Otto with it. He wrestles it away, gets it up to Colin. Colin's going to skate it out. He pokes it into the zone. And Colin's still chasing it, trying to poke it away as the penalty's now over for the Storm.
Come on, guys!
Ben steers that one away, leaves it for Cam. Cam Adair now skates it up. He goes across the blue line, chips it in.
Come on,
It's
guys!
played by the goalie.
Take it away!
Now back with it. Delano sends it back in the zone. Cam picks it up. He goes off the boards. Loose puck picked up. Oh, now here's a interception by Delano. Shot, but nice save by Ben Just as he was right in front to get that one. Nelson centered it out briefly, but chipped away by Tyson. Tyson trying to get it out of there. Now, loose puck is covered by Ben. So both teams back at full strength here, just underway in the third period. 13-12 left. Delano leading 1-0 in this district semifinal game. The winner takes on Osseo Maple Grove Black, who's the number 1 seed. Oh, nice save by Ben. And now we're going to have another penalty on the Storm as Griffin O'Melia is going to get called for the hook. So once again, the Storm dig a hole for themselves. Colin O'Day comes in the face-off. He wins it, but it's controlled by Delano. There's a shot through the crease. Loose puck picked up by Otto. Otto gets it out of the zone. Sent right back in. Now out, and that'll be an offsides on Delano. So 137 on the penalty to Griffin. Face off just outside the Storm defensive zone. Here is Delano with it. They bring it in, but they're offsides again. So Delano helping out here. Storm trying to kill off another penalty now. Tyson wins this one. He brings it into the zone. He gets it in deep. Trying to center it back out, but eventually taken away by Delano.
Get him, guys.
Delano skates it in, sends it in deep, but back picks up the loose puck behind the net. He reverses it around to Cam. still in the zone as Delano has it deep in the slot. Oh, nice shot and a save. Oh, another nice save by Ben. Open net for a second, but Storm did a good job of preventing Delano from getting another stick on it. There's a shot. That one's deflected high over the net. Ben's score is without a stick, but he's doing a good job of defending with that one. There's a shot that is wide of the net. Comes over to Tyson in the corner. Now here's back with it. Bet takes a swat at it, but fans on it. Comes back out to the point, down low. Now Delano in the circle. Now comes away to Tyson. Tyson's going to just wait and send it down. That'll be an icing on the Storm. So 7 seconds left now on the penalty here. Storm need to kill off this 7 seconds and then get some offense going here. Ben just adjusting his face mask there as he's now set to play. Will Marsh on the face-off here. Now there's a shot that's deflected high and into the glass. This one will go all the way down and that'll end the penalty as the Storm killed that one off. Now Will Marsh wrestles this away briefly, but Delano still controls. Now kept in by Will Marsh. Delano still with it. Now it's knocked up in the air. Archie with it. He backhands it back down in. George centers it, but it comes to Delano. Still kept in by Otto. George sends it back toward the slot. Now intercepted by James Meyer. James is going to backhand it toward the net, played by the Delano goalie. Ow! This one was loose for a second. Oh, and Jackson Gaston had an opportunity there, but couldn't get a stick on it. Now here is outlet comes to Will Marsh, now to Jackson. Jackson brings it across the line. Jackson with a shot. Pad saved by Delano. Now comes out Delano with a 1-on-2 here. Oh, shot there with glove. Nice glove save by Ben. Now here's Colin on the face-off. Loose in the circle comes to Otto briefly. Now here's Colin with it. He tries to chip it out of there. Comes out to the point. Now Beck. That one skips out of there. That one goes all the way down. No icing on that one.
Good hustle. Way to go, Otto.
Here's Delano. They stop and wait. Send it in. Delano now into the circle. Oh, nice shot blocked there by Cam. As Delano got in deep for a shot. Now they try to wrap around. That's poked away. This one chipped out of there by Otto. Now Colin moves, wrestles this away. He's got Archie trailing. Goalie plays that one, but knocks it all the way out. Griffin pokes that away. Here's an outlet to Colin Moose. Colin up to Archie. Now Archie to Tyson. Tyson loses control as Delano comes away with it, and they send it back down. James Meyer picks up the loose puck. He's going to get it over to Griffin. Griffin sends it a little too long and controlled by Delano, but now brought in by Tyson. Tyson rolls one to the other wall. Now this one out to the point to James. James is going to fire one toward the net. That one rolls past the goalie. Now there's another shot. That one is blocked by Delano. Another shot by Griffin. That one doesn't get through. Here's Colin Moose out to Tyson. Tyson reverses it back around. And this one comes all the way out. Delano. I think we're going to have another penalty here on Delano. Okay, so this one's going to go against Delano. So Storm with another power play opportunity here, but they have not looked good on the power play so far. Really not testing this goalie yet. They've had a lot of shots on goal, but really not getting him to move much and not able to get one in. And that one squirts past Cam and all the way down. Delano gets there first. Now here's Beck with it. Beck sends it across to George. And the Storm can't get out of their own way again. And now they almost give up another breakaway for Delano. But that goes just long and it'll be an icing. And the Storm will have a offensive zone faceoff now with 1:30 left in this penalty here. Here's Colin on the faceoff. Colin wins it over to Otto. This one's chipped right out of there by Delano. Back they come. They got a 2-on-1. That one just a little bit long, or this game would have been a 2-0 deficit for the Storm. Now here is Ben Scory. Ben brings it across the line, gives it over to Otto. Otto sends one in. A loose puck. That is covered by the Delano goalie. So 6:41 left in this one. Storm looking for that tying goal here. This one kept in by Griffin. Chased down into the corner by Tyson. Colin Moose comes in, picks up the loose puck, trying to get it around to Griffin. Now Griffin keeps it in, bats it forward. Griffin again, now here's Colin Moose with it. He sends it over to James. James goes off the boards, but that comes right to Delano. That's going to be an icing on Delano. So another offensive zone face-off for the Storm. 34 seconds left in this power play for them to try to do something with this one. This one controlled by Delano. Loose puck in the circle. This one comes to Ben. Now picked up by Cam. Cam outlets to Colin Moose. Colin passes it into traffic and almost taken away, but now Beck picks up the loose puck. Under 5 minutes now. Storm have got to get to work here. There's a shot knocked down. There's Archie with it. Archie chips it ahead, but too far for Colin Moose. George Lego intercepts it, is able to knock it in. Now here's James Meyer with it. James trying to get to the puck, kept in by Colin. Now here's Colin circle. Colin fires one. That is off the goalie. one is knocked out of there. Rolling puck's going to be played by Ben. Colin picks up the loose puck. Now he's going to skate it out of there. Gets it across to George. There's Colin with it. Now he gets it out to Cam. Cam fires one. That one is saved by the goalie, knocked all the way down. This one's going to be played by Ben again. Comes to Cam. 3:28 left. Cam skates this one down. Brought out by Cam, intercepted by Delano briefly. Now comes to Otto. Otto brings it into the zone. And we're going to have an offsides on the Storm.
Let's go, Otto! Let's get one! Let's go, Otto! You got it! Come on, guys!
Tyson on the faceoff. This one's one back to James. James ahead to Colin. Colin moves, gets knocked against the boards, but he gets it in deep. Now it's behind the net. Comes over to the corner. Griffin comes over to pick it up. Now kept in by Archie. Loose in the slot, and Delano was able to wrestle it away, but not able to chip it down. 2:27 left in this one. Now here comes James. He's going to bring it across. He fires the line. That is on net, but you are not going to score on this goalie from outside without a screen. Now loose puck. Goes down deep. Jackson trying to wrestle it away. Comes to Will Marsh. Will Marsh. Oh! Will Marsh with the open net. And he got a good shot away, but just an even better save by the Delano goalie.
Come on, guys!
And that evens up the shots on goal. It's now 24 apiece as the Storm will climb back into this one. In terms of shots on goal, but still just not able to get anything into the net. 2 minutes left in this one now. It's going to be an icing on Delano. So we'll come back down for an offensive zone face-off. Timeout here taken by Minneapolis as they want to talk it over and plan this last minute and 58. Storm are going to start off with Ben in goal. I don't know whether they're going to pull the goalie or not here, but at least not to start this period. They're going to see if Storm can get control here. Comes Delano, wrestled away by Will Marsh. Back to Will Marsh. That one's slapped away. That one comes down to Ben. Here's George. George with a breakaway opportunity here. Oh, and that one is poked away. Nice defense by Delano. Tied up on the ball along the board. Storm can't get it out of there as the clock is ticking away. They have now pulled the goalie. Here's Colin with a shot. Oh, and that one is deflected away as Colin came in off the bench for the extra man. Colin keeps that in deep. Here's George with it. George trying to center it back out. Under a minute here. Here's Will March. Out to Beck. Beck fires it. Oh, and that one is... Goalie was screened on that one. Now puck comes back out front. Delano now controls it. This one's going to go all the way down. That'll be an ice. So 35 seconds left here. Storm pulled the goalie, and they will try to get the equalizer here. With 35 seconds left. The winner goes into the championship game. Loser goes into the loser's bracket. And we'll have another opportunity on Friday. And this one is offside. So we'll have a face-off just outside the zone here. Storm are going to leave the net empty here. That one is blocked by Griffin. Griffin's going to send it around. 15 seconds left here. Now here's Tyson. Tyson chips it ahead, but Storm are offside. And that'll pretty much do it as there's 6 seconds left in this one. Here's Colin on the face-off, knocked in by Griffin, but OMG Delano will just skate it around and that'll do it. So Storm go down in this one 1-0. Shots were all even at 25 apiece, but the Storm just cannot score on this goalie. And Ben Just was great in goal tonight, but not enough to come away with a win here. So Storm will move into the lower bracket here. They will take on Osseo Maple Grove White on Friday. That's a team that they have beaten twice already this year, so should be a winnable game. If they get through that, they will then take on the winner of Minneapolis Gray and Wayzata Blue. And if they win that one, they will most likely face this Delano team again.
Hello, Grandma. Hello, Grandpa. It's Isla. Hello.
Some of the Storm fans here saying hello to the grandparents. So we will sign off here. Thanks for tuning in, and we will be back on the air Friday evening as the Storm will take on the Osseo Maple Grove White team right here in Hopkins.